What is up, guys? We're back with another Dirt Dudes UTV podcast, and today we're going to be talking about how we're in a little bit of trouble with the law.
Yep.
Yeah, me, Jake, Nick, all of us are in a little bit of hot water here. And
I'm a good girl.
Yeah. And so we're going to go over what we did wrong and what you guys need to not do so you can avoid what happened to us.
Definitely.
Yeah, because you don't want the tickets we got, and you don't want to be dealing with the problems this boy has over here. It's not fun, and this is a very very stressful thing just to deal with. So we're going to start getting into that right away. We're going to go over Jake's first because he's already dealt with his a little bit. He already went to court. So get ready for this, guys. Do you remember one of our previous videos? I'll bring up the thumbnail right now. Jake, what was that, 5 months ago?
It was New Year's Eve.
That you hit the deer?
Yep.
So
that was New Year's. Okay.
Yep.
No,
it was New Year's Eve.
It was?
Yeah, hit the deer New Year's Eve.
Okay, so New Year's Eve, Jake hit a deer in Baldwin.
Yep.
And when he hit the deer, we didn't report it. Apparently, you need to report when you hit deer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's failing to report an accident. Did not know that. I live in Michigan. I've hit plenty of deer and never done a dang thing about it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can see in the video, it was late. It was dark. It was winter. The deer was, after I hit it, was off the trail. It was off the trail instantly after I hit it.
You shot off the trail. It was way off the trail, wasn't it?
My car was drivable, and who knew that way out in the woods you're supposed to report an accident? But you're supposed to only report it if it's $100 or more in damages. So it ended up being $100 or more in damages because I broke both my radiators from my bumper being folded in from the deer hitting it. So.
Yeah. It wasn't like this happened and then right after it, somebody got a hold of Jake. Somebody, what was that, about a month and a half ago? That guy came to your house?
Yeah, DNR officer, local one, down by me.
Which he lives hours away. He lives towards Flint. I'm on the other side of the state.
Yeah.
It's not like it was just hey, we'll pop over at Jake's.
One day after work, I'm sitting at home and I hear a knock and open the door and there's a DNR officer there and he's, can you step outside and talk to me? And I'm like, holy cow, just trying to think, what did I even do,
He's not thinking about any riding
not even
stuff.
Close, yeah.
He's like, I did start screaming outside that one night.
For him to come to my house, and so he starts asking me questions and, what happened and heard you hit a deer and something also about some donuts. It's in that same video.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that whole other fact. Jake didn't get just one ticket; he got 2 tickets.
Yeah, and
told on himself.
Well, I didn't know. I couldn't lie. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's seen it. He just had to basically verify, and I'm an honest person, so
he told him the whole ordeal.
This all actually happened because someone emailed the DNR.
Yeah, so
someone kind of anonymously tipped.
Yeah,
the DNR off to
what the heck, guys?
Send them my way.
Telling on us, dude.
If you're watching, thank you for putting me through this.
It is what it is, though. At least these guys will know what not to do from our hard-learned lessons.
Yeah,
and we'll know better now.
If it's $100 or more in damages, report it.
Yeah,
do the right thing.
So Jake tells him all this stuff, and then a week later you get something in the mail?
Yep.
He didn't write him right then and there. He thinks that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Gets something in the mail, gets tickets. He gets failing to report an accident and also reckless driving because in the video, this is New Year's Eve, so it's frozen ground or whatever. We're on the trail. He goes off the main trail that we're on in Baldwin and does 5 donuts. It's on frozen ground. It didn't hurt the ground. It didn't do nothing. I get it. Whatever. You're not supposed to do that.
Nope. You can't.
It's I guess I didn't really know that you couldn't do a donut. I feel like I guess I should know better.
Fortunately, that's it seems like you'd be able to, but the DNR want you to be safe. Accidents can happen, so it's just be careful.
Yeah, especially because if you know Baldwin and you go there and ride, I know those parking lots. I see the marks, guys. I would definitely be careful about what you're doing out there.
Yeah,
and
you'll get a ticket.
Yeah, mind your P's and Q's.
So I would also say, though, that first mailing that I got, the first ticket, it was for the failure to report an accident, and it was a careless driving ticket. But then a couple weeks later, I got an amended charges, like paperwork or whatever you want to call it, and they changed it to improper driving due to the conditions. Yeah.
So they apparently watched the video enough times where they're like, all right, you know what? It was frozen ground. Maybe we need to not give him a reckless. Because keep in mind, all these things that he's getting charged for, even though they dropped it down from a careless to what? Improper speed usage?
I'll read it right here. It says, operating ORV, unreasonable, improper speed, or careless manner, did operate an off-road recreational vehicle at a rate of speed greater than was reasonable and or proper.
So,
and where do they get that? Do they get that from the donuts or do they get that from the deer?
No, that seems like a different thing because now they're saying he's going too fast. So now they're judging it from him going down the trails and saying it's. I'll tell you right now.
They did me a favor because that's less than.
It is.
You know, thank you. You know, I get it, but.
I will say, though, it just seems like, how can you judge that from a video? The camera cannot tell you what you can see with your own eyes. That's like when people try telling us, like, you're going too fast around a corner or something like that. It's like, trust me, buddy, that camera cannot, you're not seeing what my eyes are seeing. It's two different things. It's two different things.
Yeah.
No matter what, though, you do need to be careful. We're not saying go out there and be reckless or anything. You always be careful. Never drive above your head or anything like that. It's like, always keep it in reason. And there's different variables. Like, is it in the middle of the week? Is there nobody on the trail? Is like, are you on a weekend? Is it a holiday?
Is it busy? Are there a bunch of cars there? All
those things play a factor. Jake, none of us are out there trying to hurt anything. We're not trying to ruin the trails. We're not trying to ruin it for anybody else. If anything, we're trying to help the community and bring more people to come there and ride.
I agree.
Yeah, it's not like I don't know. I get it. Somebody has to pay the piper. We did something wrong. I get it. Whatever. We'll pay our punishment. It's just It's just crazy that we're being held accountable for a YouTube video when you can go on YouTube and there are so many crazy things you can watch. And they ain't getting in trouble, but I mean they don't have somebody telling on them. So that's pretty much what it is people are telling on us. And they're looking into it, and apparently a lot of people know about us, and we're stirring the pot here. So we got to mind our P's and Q's and be careful and everything.
Definitely.
Again, not trying to ruin anything. We're just trying to spread the word and grow the community. Everything.
Yeah.
But so Jake already went to court.
Yep, I had what's it called? Arraignment trial. They basically just read me my charges, made sure I understood my rights, and asked me if I wanted to plead guilty or not. I pled not guilty because I got a lawyer. I just would like to work a deal to where maybe they could lower it to a civil infraction to where I don't have a misdemeanor charge because
they're misdemeanors,
they're both
man.
Misdemeanor charges, and like I've never been in trouble. I think I've only ever been pulled over once. Like barely even talked to the police or anything, and I had to go to Baldwin, miss a whole day of work. Go to Baldwin, and their courthouse and their jailhouse is all together. And I had to go in the jail, and basically I was booked. I was everything but in handcuffs, and they did my fingerprints and stuff.
You're in the system, son.
I know, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is all
over a donut.
Yes, over a video off YouTube and someone telling on us. And I'm sorry for doing wrong and trying to make right, but I don't want any misdemeanor charges. And
it's like, what, you're going to punish them that bad for something so silly?
So I got a lawyer in hopes that we can get it lowered, and my final thing where they're going to, whatever charges I end up with will be on May 5th. And I'll just get some tickets and
hopefully
I'm going to jail.
Yeah, you're booked, son. No. You ain't breaking out of this jail, son.
That feeling, man, it sucks.
30 days in the county.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I also forgot Garrett's in on the podcast. We got a newbie here, man.
That's true.
This guy's jumping right back in, dude.
He's an OG.
We just need a cage around him.
Yeah.
as not a passenger. He's his own. We could put one around your bike, dude. It could be a whole new type of RS1.
That's true.
The RS2.
Yeah. All right, now moving on to the next thing of trouble. So the Manistee National Forest.
They just opened it this
October.
last October.
Yep.
We did, I think, 2 separate videos there, saying that we were really excited that it was open and that they had all these trails and so on and so forth. They did not open any trails. They are not classified as trails. What they are is National Forest roads.
Yeah, they're not trails, so don't call them trails. That's not what they are. They are roads. You are not supposed to go over 25 miles an hour. You need to be on the right side of the road with your headlights and taillights on.
That's if you're in a side-by-side, ATV, anything like that. You're on the far right side of the road, your lights on, going 25 miles an hour, unless posted otherwise. I know they have some 10-mile-an-hour speed limits on some of those roads. If you are in a licensed vehicle, let's say you got a Dodge pickup truck, you can go 55 down those roads, no problem, no issues, it's all good. But if you are in a side-by-side and it is not road legal, you have to go 25 on the far right side of the road. And also, these are roads. Any other side trail that you see that may look like a trail, it's not. You're not allowed to go on it.
No. We definitely spread some false information there, and people did want to go out there and ride. They saw the videos. The trails look fun. Not trails, roads.
Yes.
Because
we did not know any of this. I didn't know that all those little side trails that they have, you're not allowed to go on those.
I didn't know that either. I thought you were allowed. I thought that was all open.
Yeah.
It's I grew up here. I know about the roads and trails or whatever you want to call them up there and everything, and whatever. We took advantage of it and we abused it. We went out there, we rode fast, and we jumped off the road onto these little side things, and
we should have. Yeah, I guess we should have did some more research before we went ripping through the national forest.
Yeah, we're being negligent there, and we did 2 videos all together. In the second video we did, there was a big group of us. We're all driving, and when you're going off those trails, in our second video, we this is gonna sound ridiculous, but it's the middle of nowhere. There's a T in the road, and if you go right through the T, there's a in quotation marks a trail.
Yeah,
and it's like a jump, and we're hitting the jump, and so we're blowing through a stop sign. Yes, we had somebody watching the road, all the stuff. Me saying it now, it sounds really freaking stupid. At the time, it was fun because we're hitting a jump. We're just in the moment. We're just having a good time. That was also...
We're also out in the middle of nowhere.
That was around the same time you hit your deer. It was right around New Year's. It was something around that time.
Honestly, while we were out there, I didn't see a single other person out there
No,
the whole
you won't.
trail ride. We are out in the middle of nowhere, so the stop sign, as we're out there, not thinking anything of it, but... yeah, you're not allowed to do that. It's illegal.
Yeah, it's super illegal. And what we're doing there is they finally just opened up these roads, and we go out there and we tear it up and everything, and it just looks bad. And then it's we just did this, and now you guys are kind of ripping that away from people that do want to use it properly.
Yeah.
And that is not, again, what we're here to do, and that was definitely a big no-no on our part, and we're paying the price hard. We were contacted by the county one day. We're actually getting ready to do a podcast. Sure enough, county officer's here. Tells me not to do it anymore. Gives me a warning. I'm like, all right, that was weird. We are definitely not riding up there anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not here to get in trouble. Next thing I know, I get an email from a DNR officer, and he asked me to call him. I talked to him, and he let me know everything I did wrong, and he wanted to talk to us in person, and we just sat down, talked to him the other day for a while, and he went over everything. And
he was here for 4 hours. We really got some in-depth details of everything that was going on. He was a really nice guy, gave us a lot of information that we didn't know, and now we do know. So
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to like him, but I ended up liking him, even though we do have tickets, and we're gonna go over what tickets we got. I still wasn't mad because I understood his perspective. He's doing his job. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at him for that. It's not like he went out there and drove on the trails.
Yeah.
We were the ones that did the wrong. It sucks that we're being in trouble for it because of our YouTube video and everything, but it is what it is type of thing. And a couple other things I want to go over for the rules. If you are in a side-by-side, you got a DOT approved cage and everything like that. You do not have to wear a helmet. You must have a full windshield for you to not have to wear eye protection. So if you do not, you have to have some sort of goggles or something like that on. DOT, oh no, that's something totally different. But yeah, just go on to their website, which we will have a link below, and go through that. If you do have any ideas of trying to go to the Manistee or Huron National Forest, go on their website, check out all the rules, double check them, and they have these maps at, I can't remember where you said you can pick these up. Do you remember? I'm sure there's tons of little offices you can pick them up here and there, maybe even like your local like shops like Thoroughbees and stuff.
Yeah.
And these are the true maps. There's like, don't use apps or anything. You want to know what the real roads are? I get it's a paper map and it can be a little bit of a pain in the read, but this is gonna really
save you from tickets.
Don't trust Polaris Ride Command.
Yeah, don't trust it.
You
yeah.
need to go by
Don't trust
that.
any riding app out there. I don't care if your buddy said that is the top of the line, or if they use even a map off of that. I would just double check and use the state or federal maps that they literally give to you online.
Yeah, it's
to be safe.
Yeah, better safe than sorry
Better
type
safe
of
than
thing.
sorry.
Can you remember any of the other type of things he was trying to tell us that like we really need to cover to like let these people know?
I not that I can think of off the top of my head for the moment.
Again, if like go on their website.
Yeah,
look
just
it
go
over.
on their website.
Look
Just
it
double check
over.
everything that you do, especially if you're riding in an unknown area that you don't really know all the rules or anything like that. Just be aware of what you got going on. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The difference here with Zach and Nick's tickets and Jacob's tickets. So Baldwin is actually a state riding area, and this is actually a national forest. So this is federal.
Yeah, totally two different things here.
Very.
And so going over the tickets here, me and Nick are the only ones that got tickets.
Zach is a very, very nice guy to all of our friends because he wanted names of everybody. He did, and Zach's like, I'm not snitching on my buddies, sorry. And luckily, it was super nice, and he didn't really dig too hard into everybody, and he just made basically the example out of Nick and Zach, and they took the fall for everyone.
And even then, he didn't really even make an example of us because altogether, we had between two separate events, 20 tickets each. So that's 40 tickets altogether that he could have wrote us for.
Each video had 10 tickets. And so we're driving on the road, not a trail, and we go off road, said to trail that we thought we could go off of. You're not allowed to do that. Every time that you go off of that road onto that trail is a ticket.
Yeah, it's a violation every time.
We did that a lot.
Yeah.
And also, if you do go off of that road into said trail, they can map out every square inch that you go off of, and then they can get a biologist out there who can test the ground, evaluate everything, and I think it was like $50.
I can't remember the exact price, but they charge you by the foot.
Yeah.
And trust me, it's nothing nothing you want to be paying.
It's no joke.
Yeah, because it's like it doesn't matter if it's a long time period later. If they have hard concrete evidence that you have done this, it doesn't matter if other people went out there and ripped. They're going to judge it by what you did, and you're going to have to pay the price.
Yeah.
So far as like Lauren just said about driving off the road onto these, I want to call them trails because those ones are kind of like trails. The main thing is definitely a road. But operate a motor vehicle UTV off-road in an undesignated area. So that's what we did. We had multiple counts of that, and right there, that's a $250 ticket. No matter where we get a $30 processing fee, so that's $280. Right off the rip.
Ouch.
Ouchie is right, son.
Yes.
It does sucks.
Yes.
Another time of me going off the road. That's another $280.
I think that's the second video, so you had 2 on each video.
Yeah, there's and then operate a UTV carelessly, recklessly, without regard for the safety of others in a manner that endangers persons or property.
That's the stop sign one.
Oh no, that's not a stop sign because we had got running a stop sign, failed to yield or whatever it is. Those were tickets that he was kind enough to void for us. And but that one right there, that's the same as like what Jake got. But the thing that's different here is depending on how negligent you are, or how would I say this? If you're purposely knowing what you're doing, you're being.
We knew what we were doing was wrong.
We didn't know everything we're doing wrong. It's like it wasn't. Yeah, it's like I didn't know everything I was doing wrong. The speed thing, yeah, I messed up there.
We knew better. We just weren't thinking about it because we were in fun la la land.
But with federal, they have like ABC categories and stuff like that. If they were to categorize it as an A, I could get a misdemeanor too, or he could categorize it as a B, and I'm not going to get a misdemeanor. That is one plus thing about federal. The tickets are more expensive usually than state, but you cannot get charged with a misdemeanor or something like that. And then I believe, that careless ticket, that's $500, so $530 right there. And then another, operate a OHV in a manner that damage and disturbs the land and vegetative resources. So
donuts at the stop sign.
Yep. So the second video when we blew the
drone shot.
Yeah, that was bad. We blew the stop sign up top. Not just me, and there was a group of us. We all were ripping around doing some donuts and stuff in this field.
You were only there because of me.
yeah. We were only there because of you. You did this to me, dude. Here, you can pay that one.
So those are all just Zach's tickets. Nick got the exact same tickets, so that's a grand total of like
$2,800 basically.
Yeah,
$530.
Big ouchie.
Between me and Nick, $2,800 right there. Then Jake's dealing with his issues. Who knows what that's going to be? I'll tell you right now, Dirt Dudes account is going to be empty, son.
We might not be going out of state till the end of the summer.
Don't say that. We're trying our hardest. We got other things we're working on to make those things happen.
Yeah,
we work hard, man. We all have jobs. This is not our full-time thing, and we are scratching every penny we can get to make all this stuff happen. And this is a big dent. It sucks, man, but it is our own wrongdoing. We're
going to pay it.
We're going to pay it.
We're not going to argue with it. Honestly, he saved us so much time and money, and we only ended up getting 4 tickets each, or you two only got 4 tickets each. We saved our buddies from everything. Might as well just pay the man, pay the federal their money. Say we're really sorry, because we are, and we're not gonna do that again. I promise you that.
And inform you guys of this information.
Yeah.
Like, stop you from making the same mistake that we made.
Yeah.
Not just on federal land, but also on state. It's like you just need to be careful. And
you go to a park, you go anywhere. If it's Silver Lake, if it's St. Helen, if it's anything. Just read up on the rules, read up on the regulations, make sure you know what you're getting into, especially if you haven't been there a lot or you've only been there once or something like that. Just double check yourself.
Yeah.
I'm going to be safe than sorry.
It's like $2,800 is a lot of money. It sucks. But he could have wrote us for 20 or 40 tickets altogether.
Yeah.
And
there's no telling how much that would have
if 8 tickets altogether is $2,800, what the heck would freaking 40 tickets be, man? And plus, he could categorize them as A, and we would be dealing with 10 misdemeanors or something like that, man. That would be the end of this.
Yeah, we don't want that. So
no. So, big sorry. We made a boo-boo.
Yep.
And hope you guys you've got some information from this, and if you are in Michigan or anything like that, just check up with your local office or something like that. Make sure what you're doing is right. And that's all the trouble we're in for right now.
Yeah, we'll leave links to definitely a Baldwin map and definitely the Manistee National Forest map down below, so that way if you guys have any questions. There's also an app that you can use that has the maps on it.
Oh, yeah.
If it's I believe if it's a black and white dash through the app, you can drive on it. If it's white,
we'll try finding the app and we'll put it below in the description.
Not
Again, any informational type of stuff will be in the description.
Yeah.
So that's a wrap, guys.
Yep.
Hopefully we don't have to talk about this ever again.
Nope.
What are you doing to me?
Oh yeah. Since this podcast is not so happy, might as well turn it into something crazy, right?
Oh, wow, they're really cold.
We're not going anywhere.
So, all right.
I got a freezer down
Garrett
there,
said 4 words in this. What is wrong with you? You're a
Put that thing away.
You're a freaking monster, dude. You're a monster. It is Sunday, and it is 2:30.
Sunday fun day, dude.
You're a monster,
2:41. 5 o'clock somewhere,
I'll
right?
do one. Everybody can reach in and grab one, and we'll take
right,
cheers to
so one of
our local
our bad doings and
at our local liquor store thing
Market
that we got.
37.
They give us surprise baggie. It's got 6 shots in it. Surprise shots. Ugh.
Oh my God,
You
dude.
have to drink that.
Dude, I'm a.
What did you get? What did you get?
Oh, Wheatley vodka, dude. I'm gonna hurl.
What'd Garrett get?
What'd you get? McGillicuddy's?
Cherry.
Oh, I'd rather have
All right,
that.
Lauren, go ahead.
I could drink that way easier.
Is it
I think
frozen?
it's frozen.
Oh, then you're gonna have to freaking eat that, a McGillicuddy, dude.
Gross. I can't.
You can't.
Come on,
She's
pick it.
feeling them out. Oh, of course.
Oh, such BS.
I got me a pink Whitney.
If you don't get a gross one,
Barstool
Jake, I'm gonna be
Sport.
pissed.
This is pink
What is it? What is it? What
New
is it?
Amsterdam.
Oh, that looks gross.
yeah,
pretty
that looks
bad.
rough.
That looks gross. That's black cherry
Black.
nasty.
It's
Flavored
blackberry.
Oh. Ouch.
All right, well, we made a
Gross,
boo-boo.
dude.
We pay for our mistakes.
All right, let's all do these nasty shots,
Cheers,
guys.
guys.
No more breaking the
Cheers.
law.
No more breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Gross.
Tastes like pink lemonade.
Yeah, tastes like cough syrup.
All right, guys. I just want to remind you, though, if you need somewhere to go and ride and stay, check out St. Helen and Brunton's Last Resort there. He's got awesome cabins. He's adding cabins. It's right down the street from the trails. Really affordable, too, and down to earth. And it's just a great up north feeling. And check him out. It's Brunton's Last Resort. You can check him out on Facebook.
On that note, you guys we're closing out?
Yeah.
All right, you guys want aftermarket parts?
Yeah.
Aftermarket Assassins part, guys. We need your help more than ever right now. We are
us up.
struggling with these tickets, and I'll tell you what, Nick is not a happy puppy. So he's actually, I think, working right now, so that's why he's not here to see his own tickets. Definitely order those parts. You can go to dirtdudesutv@gmail.com. Hit us up there. You can check out all our sponsors, get deals on any of our parts and all the kind of stuff. It's in the description. You'll see it. And then lastly, our Patreon episode, extended episodes, maybe soon to be a special podcast or something on there. Who knows? Also,
I gotta say sorry to interrupt you, but the Patreoners, thank you. You guys are smashing it, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
super
it.
noticeable lately.
Yeah, like that was a big jump for us. We wanted to provide something for you guys on there in those longer videos. You guys are really showing up for them. Can't thank you guys enough.
We can't.
And it helps us. Like every little dollar counts. That's why we say you can donate just $1 a month. That's only $12 a year for longer videos, no ads, early access. Thank you guys so much.
just that little bit of help allows. You have no idea. Jake doesn't even have a trailer right now.
He's
to go
using a
up-
freaking U-Haul.
to go across the street, to go across the state. So we, that helps him pay for a U-Haul trailer to come hang out,
Yeah.
for us to get riding footage, gas, fuel. You guys have no
Parts.
idea how much it helps. Like anything, $1, $2, $5, $10. We really, really appreciate it. This all wouldn't be possible without you guys. So
But the most important thing is you guys are watching this. You guys are the bomb.
yeah, that's true. We like it.
Yeah.
I
All
love it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right. You guys are the bomb. Take her easy.
Stay out of trouble.
Later.
That's your garden, dig it. You make it work for you. You never give up, man. That's my philosophy.
All right, brother.
Wom wom.
Yes.